Good morning, students. Welcome to Computerized Accounting video lectures. Last 5 lectures onwards, we are understanding about computerized accounting, that is Tally ERP9 with the GST features. So, 2-3 problems also we practiced how to do GST problems using Tally. In this video, we are going to learn about a concept called as RNR, revenue neutrality rate, as well as three things. How to enable GST. Already we learned earlier, but again we are going to understand about how to enable Tally ERP9 for GST and how to create ledgers, tax related ledgers. Okay, that we learn in this. GST, as already we learned, why we are repeatedly discussing about GST. GST is part and parcel of our life, which we have to pay whenever we utilized the service or whenever we bought any. That's why we have to understand GST. It is a tax which is imposed on when we bought goods or when we utilized service. That was started in the year 2017, 1st July onwards, and almost all 2 decades back it was initiated, and to integrate our tax system with the foreign countries. There are 160 countries are adopting GST. That's why we are we have to integrate our tax system to foreign countries to ease the import and exports. India adopted GST in the year 2017. So benefits was, it is a big change, and it is replaced old tax system, and it replaced many taxes like sales tax, excise tax, like that. And it is a biggest movement in tax reforms, and it is allowing the trucks for faster movement, need not to check at check posts. Interstate transfers or interstate goods were transferred. At the interstate transfer of goods, the check posts are there. And once the e-way bill is generated, then no need of checking at a particular check post. So it enables the movement of goods very fast. And it is a multiple tax rate slabs for different categories of products. 0 is there, 5 is there, 12 is there, 18 is there, 28 is there. Some of the goods are exempted from tax also. Okay, these are the benefits, few benefits. And the next, as already we discussed earlier, this slide, there are 4 types of taxes are there. One is CGST, central government tax. You observed many times when you buy the goods and when you utilized the services, you will find 6% CGST, 6% SGST. It indicates that 12% is the GST. In 12%, central government portion is 6%, state government portion is 6%. And union territory. So this tax is like SGST when it is called as UGST when it is imposed in union territories. Integrated GST is imposed on the goods which were transferred from one state to other state. Then IGST is payable to the central government, and the central government will pay back to the states according to the proportions. And recently, Government of India disbursed the IGST amount to all state governments. It is four types of GST are there. And rates, GST rates, we already known about these rates. One is the zero rate. Those are from SEZs or SEZ developers or exports. There were no rate. Tax is imposed. And nil rated means zero rate. Agriculture goods or the educational institutions, and there was no tax on that. Malt grains, jaggery, there is no tax. Exempted goods, non-GST goods. Okay, these are the some of the rates which we are. And why? Who should prepare the GST? That is important. So many traders are there. People with the turnover of 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 1 lakhs to the crores are there. Who will comes under the GST? That is the important. Okay. So that who will comes under GST are whose turnover is more than 20 lakhs, and they have to register under GST. The turnover of the industry or the trader increases or more than 2 lakh, 20 lakhs, they have to register under GST. Turnover less than 20 lakhs, and it is not mandatory for them to register, but they can voluntarily register under GST. And GST also applies an input service distributors, ISD, that is called as. Okay, means they are having head office and receives billing of services in received at branches. Later on, it sends portions to the branches. Means some of the consignments or branches, they are also compulsory to register under GST. Such ISDs also have to mandatorily register for GST. Okay, so here in from this slide we will understand that, okay, the turnover whose turnover is more than 20 lakhs have to be mandatorily registered under GST, and whose turnover is less than 20 lakhs, they can voluntarily register under GST. Okay, and next, now the important concept which we are going to learn in this video lecture, that is RNR, revenue neutral rate. Suppose government of Telangana monthly it is receiving 1 lakh rupees in earlier tax system. Earlier tax system, that is VAT, sales tax, like that. It should not lose that 1 lakh rupees. It should have to be get the tax more than 1 lakh rupees. More than 1 lakh rupees or at least 1 lakh rupees. So what is the rate they have to adopt to get this 1 lakh rupees? That rate is called as RNR, revenue neutral rate. It is a tax rate that will allow the government to receive the same amount of money despite of changes in tax laws. Before introducing the GST, there is a VAT is there, value added tax. Earlier, central government is getting more than 1 lakh crore per month. By introducing this GST, central government or state government should not lose that revenue. So at what percent of tax rate this revenue will be generated? That is called as a RNR. The main aim of GST is one rate, one country, one tax system. One rate, one country, one tax system. GST is the one tax system. Only one rate should be adopted on all the goods, and another one is okay, in all over India. That is the main aim of GST. But according to the many countries are adopting like that. But the Indian situation is different. That's why Indian government is adopted 5 rates. Some agriculture. India is agriculture country, so it should not charge 16% or 17%, 18% on agriculture goods. And there are some goods are compulsory to available to all over the country. So it should not charge that goods for higher rates. And there are the goods are there which are used by prime people or higher income people, they have to charge more. So on cars, it is charging 28%. But the tractors, it is charging, I don't know, but I hope that it will be 12%, I think. Okay. So RNR is the rate, revenue rate or tax rate, which the government should not lose the revenue which it is getting earlier. So central government after study, it is proposed 16 to 27% in between. But in the meetings of GST Council, they come across with 18% that was suggested by mm, opposition parties also at the time of introducing GST. So they come across with 16 to 27%. If the tax rate is adopted in between 16 to 27%, government may not lose earlier revenue. So that is RNR, revenue neutral rate. Rate which will give at least the same level of revenue which the central and states are presently earning from indirect taxes. So a case of no revenue loss to exchequer. Exchequer is nothing but the government. No revenue loss in the sense that it is getting 1 lakh crore, but after introducing this GST, if it is losing, if it is earning 95 crores, 95,000 crores or 90,000 crores, then 10,000 crores or 5,000 crores is called as a revenue loss. Okay, so there should not be revenue loss. And the government proposed RNR in between 16 to 27% and likely to much lower in the present circumstances due to opposition. Many people opposed the government when they proposed this RNR 16 to 27% because of Indian conditions. Indian people cannot bear the taxes at that level. Okay, and the committee on GST has suggested 15 to 15.5%. GST council is there, the composition of all revenue ministers of state governments headed by the central finance minister. And states with the higher RNR, but it may not be desirable. If their RNR rate is proposed by the government is 15 to 55%. And if Telangana, most of the business is done in Hyderabad, and most revenue Telangana is getting from Hyderabad. So RNR for Hyderabad for Telangana is 17 or 18%. No problem at all. But it should not less than that. So from this slide we are learning what is RNR. RNR is a revenue neutral rate where it should the rate which is suggested by the government, which is with this rate, if this rate is adapted on the goods, and government should not lose revenue of earlier tax system. Now we are coming into the tally. Okay, that is right. So three concepts we are going to learn. One is activation of GST. Tally is whenever we open the tally, it is without GST, it is enabling, and we want to integrate the tally with the GST features. We have to activate the tally features in GST features in tally. Second one is creating the ledger accounts of CGST, SGST, and IGST. And another one is creating the sundry debtor or sundry creditor ledger accounts. So the first one is company opening a company to activate a GST. After this video, then I will show by opening the tally how to enable GST. Here you can, from this slide also you can understand. Okay. So press F, once you create the company, press F11, that is for features. Later press F3 for statutory taxation features. And from that, first one is the enable GST. That is, we have to set yes. Another one is set or alter GST rates. That will be yes. Then automatically GST feature will be enabled for that. Then how to create a CGST, SGST, IGST ledgers. Okay. Tax ledgers should be created under duties, and these tax ledgers should be created under the group of duties and taxes. Earlier, okay, now for the question bank problems also, we were created SGST, CGST for under under duties and taxes group only. Okay, so you can refer our old videos, earlier videos also. Taxes like GST, and to account for the different taxes to be paid under GST, we have to create a tax ledger for each type. So all these four UTGST also, CGST, SGST, IGST, UTGST, for all these four we have to create separately. SGST stands for state tax for both purchase and sale. CGST is central tax for both purchase and sale. IGST is for integrated tax for both purchase and sale outside the state. Okay. UTGST is for union territories tax which is collected from union territories. Okay. So for that, the first step is we have to go for GWT, that is Gateway of Tally. Immediately we will find accounts info. We are perfect in this, and ledgers are there. Single ledger, go for create. Immediately we will get this window. Under the name, select the SGST. Under the group, select the duties and taxes. Under types of duties taxes, we had options. Okay, other and GST, select the GST. Under the tax type, select the sales tax, state tax. SGST is a state tax. Okay, then the remaining will be the same. And the percentage of calculation should be 0 because we had SGST is 2.5%, 6%, 9%, 14% like that. That's why we have to separate them. Okay, you should not give the tax rate here. Then don't forget to press Ctrl A to save this one. Then creating the parties ledger. Okay, parties in the sense sundry debtor as well as the sundry creditor. Sundry debtor as well as the sundry creditor. When we are buying the goods, then he is a sundry creditor. We are selling the goods, then he is a sundry debtor. Okay. So to create a party ledger, first we have to go to again Gateway of Tally, accounts info, and ledger create. Enter the name of the party, select the group under sundry debtor or creditor, and set the option inventory values of affected no, and in mailing details don't forget to set a state. Okay, and the state whether it will be our supplier is belongs to Telangana, select the Telangana, and if supplier is belongs to outside the state, select the outside state, which state he is belongs to. Enable the option GST details to open the GST details screen, and select the registration type. Regular is there, composition is there, and select which type he belongs to, and list of registration types. From that, enter his GST IN number, and later if the supplier is an e-commerce operator, then enable the option behave as a e-commerce operator. These are the options which are available. Select under when we are creating the sundry debtor or creditor. Okay, then press Ctrl A to save the ledger. We can see the screen. We can see the screen, that one. Okay, and name of the party, sundry debtor or local debtor. Okay, maintain bill wise details, no. Bill by bill. Inventory values affected, no. Now we are coming into the party account. Mailing details. Select here they selected Odisha state and regular or composition. Regular is selected, and if any opening balance is there, we can give the opening balance. Okay. So don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe this channel, you will get the updates. Whenever I uploaded a video, you need not wait for that, and you can immediately view the videos. Whenever again the video is uploaded in college site, then also you can view that one. Okay, 2 or 3 times you can view the video for better understanding. Now I will open Tally and I will explain that three concepts. So these two windows I am closing. Video capture device, image slideshow. So we will practice this the concept which we learned earlier by using this Tally software. Okay, that is first creation of company. Alt F3 for creation of company. Create company. GST. Features. Country is important. Okay. Telangana. All other details are same as usual earlier, like that. Right. So first concept we have to enable the GST features. What is the first one? We have to for features F11 and statutory and taxation features F3. Which company? GST features 3. So here first two options we have to enable. Those are enable goods and services tax, yes, and set or alter GST details, yes. Yes. Okay, now we have to set the GST details belongs to Telangana. Regular or dealer type is registration type is regular or composition, and SSC of other territory, no. GST number that already I explained in earlier videos. It is 15 digits number. First two are the state codes. Next is PAN number of trader. Next one is how many branches he is having. One letter. Another one is a monthly reports, monthly or quarterly. Okay. Out of three, first one we understood. That is enabling GST features. Second one is creation of ledger accounts. IGST, see tax ledgers. Okay. Accounts info, ledgers, create, single create, SGST, under duties and taxes, and select GST here, type of duty or tax, and tax type is SGST, state tax. Should not give any rate here, okay? We are taking purchases. Rounding of details for the trader. Then SGST is over, IGST integrated or CGST. Duties and taxes, GST, central government, central tax, no tax rate, normal rounding. Okay, so taxes were created. Second option also we created. Then the next one is a third one, creation of parties, sundry debtor and sundry creditor. sundry debtor, ఇంకా traders, under sundry creditor, debtor, maintain bill wise details, credit limit, his address belongs to India or some other state. We'll take him as Tamil Nadu. Pin code number 6, Tamil Nadu 6 0 0 5 is okay. Control A per se. Then Retina Enterprises. Under sundry debtor, creditor, same as usual. And this belongs to Maharashtra. We are dealing with the other countries, buying and selling goods from other states, not countries. Okay. So three concepts we learned. What are those? One is enabling GST, another one is a record of creation of one is enabling GST features, another one is creating the ledgers, GST ledgers, tax ledgers, another one is debtors and creditors creation. Okay, students, so you practice this at your home while looking at this video, and you will be perfect in practicing the tally. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. And next video also we are discussing about some points about GST. You know, our intention to learn GST is a present tax structure, and also we are having one subject theory and practice of GST, and that's why we in tally how the GST is enabled. That is also we are learning. Okay, students. Bye. Bye, students.